This is a Chucky Beat production.
God damn, that was the longest motherfucking intro in the history of fucking intro. First of all, I will have to say, I'm glad you tuned in to the show. This is the Streetz Iz Talking radio show. I'm TJ, Chicago kid, the half-dead motherfucker from about a few weeks ago. And my illustrious bullshitting ass motherfucking tech man in the back trunk. As you can see, I'm slimmer. I'm about 40 pounds slimmer from the month ago, from the last time y'all saw me. I'm a little bit hoarse because there's a lot of bullshit that went on in the last month that I ain't been on the air. And I'm here to talk about it briefly today, probably at length. I don't give a fuck. And yeah, the number is 301-288-3100. I'm taking calls today. And Streetz Iz Talking radio show. This is some bullshit that I'm here. Look, I ain't been on the radio for about a fucking month. There's two reasons. One, because of Trump motherfucking ass. Nah, don't twist your face up, motherfucker. That was your ass. Look, Trump got caught in he got caught in a prostitution sting. The motherfucker was going to the hotel out there in Baltimore, and he got pinched, so he was shut down for about 2 weeks. The other reason is because it always happens. As soon as I go on there, motherfuckers start calling. The other reason is because PG Community Hospital tried to kill me about 2.5 weeks ago. I went in for a brief-ass procedure called a nasal polypectomy, to remove some polyps from my nose. You know, I was on my pro-black shit, and I never would take no medicine. And the allergies started fucking with my nose. So in order for me to breathe properly, I'm going to have this procedure. Now, I've had, you know, surgeries in the last couple of years, and this was going to be no other a surgery. You know, it was going to be just another thing. The problem was it was PG. So leading up to leading up to the surgery, I was getting a little fucking nervous. So I want to increase the insurance policy on myself, the life insurance policy. When I got a will done, the will, the living will and shit like that. And when I pulled up to the hospital that day, I was real hesitant about going in. But I'm a soldier. I said, fuck it. Ain't nothing gonna happen to me. I'm going here, had this surgery. 2-3 hours, I'm on my way home with some bandages in my nose. Nigga. Them motherfuckers tried to kill me. I was in the hospital for a week. And what happened was during the anesthesia process, motherfucker poked a hole in my lung. Yeah, flattened my lung. But here's the fucked up part about it. They worked on me for 4 hours with a collapsed lung and didn't know it. Fortunately, I had one that was still working like, oh, nigga, you let me do all this extra work. So I was in the hospital for about a week. I was on a ventilator. I come out of the, well, here's the fucked up part was when they brought me to recovery, my sister's there, my girl there, and my sister's shaking me like, come on, get up so we can go home. I'm like, hey, I can't breathe. This hurts to breathe. Right? So she's shaking me, right, playing. But I'm dead ass serious. So I give her this. I have what most people have called the look. So I gave her the look. And she realized that, oh shit, something's wrong. So she started crying and walked off. So I'm thinking, like, in the the movie Ghost? Yeah. When the motherfuckers come get you, like when people they say they have these near-death experiences where they step outside their body or they floating above their body and then they head towards the light. Nigga, my experience wasn't like that. You know that movie Ghost when the demons come to get the motherfucker? So I'm laying there looking up and I'm sinking. And I'm thinking, oh shit, I'm going to the wrong motherfucking place. So y'all gotta excuse my coughing because I had a hole in my lung. So the doctor put the tube in my lung. No motherfucking anesthesia, didn't put me under nothing. Just stuck a tube, cut my rib cage open, stuck a tube in my lung. I had the surgery on my nose 2 additional times because the doctor fucked up. I wake up from the 3rd procedure. I got a fucking tube down my throat. I'm on a ventilator for like 4 days. And it was just a big fucking mess. But I was in the hospital in ICU for a week. After not being on for the 2 weeks because of Trump's arrest, I ended up in the hospital for a fucking week. And I was going to try to come back last week. But my lungs weren't having that shit. So the good thing about it is I lost a good 40 pounds. The problem with that is it was whatever fucking muscle mass I had because I can't even walk up a flight of stairs without my ass cheeks cramping up. It's really fucked up. So I got a guest here today. I'm going to introduce him after the break. He's going to talk to y'all about some fitness shit because he deal with a lot of fat bitches. And I got something I want to talk to you about because I'm telling you, I got some questions because I wonder why the motherfuckers in the worst shape are always the motherfuckers that's giving the fucking fitness advice. You know the motherfucker that had the gastric bypass and shit. You ain't really lost the weight the right way, but you always find that motherfucker online in somebody's face giving advice. So I need to talk to my man. He over here laughing because he didn't expect this from me, but fuck it. I'm going to put it out there so he can talk about the shit. He going to try to be professional. I'm not going to allow it. So, and then there's some other shit I'm going to have to talk about later. He going to have to get out early, so we're going to have to, I normally do my news and shit on the front end, and then I do my shit on the back end. But I'm going to have to switch it up a little bit. It's some things I want to talk about today. But we're going to take a little break real quick, and I'm going to bring him back in. Ladies, he is, fellas too. I'm not gonna discriminate. He does know his shit. He produces good results. I've seen it. I've seen his work, but it's just some shit I got to get off my chest. And Trump gonna have to check in with his probation officer because he got this ankle bracelet on, and it's he might not be able to talk much today because the signal is interfering with the microphone and getting feedback. So we're gonna take a little break. I'm trying to get my goddamn breath together. This is Streetz Talking Radio. This is TJ Chicago Kid. We'll be right back.
The best time to be alive, you must align with the sage. That time don't exist, there ain't no wage, cause we the maximum vibration, so get out of the way. You vibrate too low, your atoms move too slow. By the time you get the message, you know we already go. By the time you get the message, you know we already go. 7 chakras, 7 C's, 7 days in the week. A 7th letter is a G for that G-O-D. You're down with G-O-D. Yeah, you know me. You're down with G-O-D. Yeah, you know me.
that was a long ass song. Fuck. Motherfucking national anthem out this motherfucker. Goddamn. I mean, that was a motherfucking 70s maxi single. You know what they had a motherfucker, the album, and then they had a motherfucking song on one side, and then you flip that bitch, and it'd be a continuation of that motherfucker on the other side. Long ass fucking song. Wasn't that motherfucking ass tired? Look, this is Streetz Iz Talking radio show. I need to stop hollering because that's the only way I can talk to you motherfuckers without going into a frenzy. How the fuck y'all doing today? Let me see how many people was fucking watching this little pussy ass show, cause okay, we got some decent numbers here. Okay, get y'all motherfucking ass in here and tag your fucking friends and had them oh shit, that's feedback. That's a motherfucker, boy. Look, check it out. As y'all know, I almost died about 2 weeks ago and I lost like 40 pounds. And in the interim, I ain't been able to do shit. Like, I can't walk up a flight of stairs without getting tired. I can't even wrestle with my woman without her pinning me down and me motherfucking having to tap. I was in the gym this morning working on my arms and I had 25-pound dumbbells and I was struggling with life. So one of the dudes that reached out to me when he found out how fucked up I was, he found out I was half dead, is my man right here. I'm going to have him introduce himself. Ladies, he red bone and he not single, so don't be calling in this motherfucking show. He about his business. And what we not gonna be doing is coming up here and calling and offering up your dead ass stank box in exchange for some personal training service. I know y'all like to fuck your trainers, but this is not gonna happen. I'm just gonna put that shit out there and we about that business. So I would like him to introduce himself, him and his company. Sir, you have the microphone.
Hey, people, what's happening? It's Paul here with Fitness Motivators Apparel, Fitness Motivators Nutrition. We in the building. What's going on?
Look at that old generic ass motherfucker. That old motherfucking white radio show introduction.
Before we begin, I'm going to say this right now. I didn't know this jackass from a can of paint, man. And commenting on a buddy's status a few months ago about how we support each other or lack thereof. He just volunteered to support me, purchase one of my caps, man, and we've been cool ever since.
Look.
And the funny part about it is the person's status it was ain't purchased the motherfucking thing yet. But
hold on now you know he got a show on this network.
now, see, I didn't say no names.
You didn't say no names, but I ain't gonna say no police names. But look, anybody that knows me knows that if it's being a black entrepreneur myself going on 20 years now, I'm always in support of us spending our money with each other. And I'm like, look, man, it's not like he was on here hawking motherfucking body wraps or some motherfucking travel shit or some fucking primary life insurance. He was actually selling the product, trying to, get, because I was in the apparel business myself at one time, and I said, fuck that, that's too much work. I don't like work. I like quick shit. Like, I said I wanted to retire by the time I'm 50, and because of this fucking blunder,
Oh, yeah, you're gonna retire in about 6 months.
Yeah, I'm gonna retire because I say, fuck it, I'm gonna do it the easy way. I'm just gonna almost die. And sue the motherfuckers that almost killed me, and then I'm gonna come up. So look, Paul reached out to me because he knew my little sister Felicia. He trains her, and I know he has to have the patience of Job in dealing with her motherfucking ass. I know. See, look at his face. I know he has to have the patience of Job in dealing with her motherfucking ass. So she told him that I was fucked up because she was on a cruise and didn't know. He reached out and said, man, what the fuck is wrong with you? I said, motherfucker tried to kill me and make me rich at the same time. But I started explaining to him that I done lost like 40 pounds. Like all the muscle gone. And it wasn't like I didn't need to lose the weight. I'd be the first fucking to admit it. So fuck all of y'all that's sitting out there making fat jokes. I've lost the weight. I didn't go about it in the traditional sense.
You sure took a hell of a shortcut. Huh?
That's a shortcut like a motherfucker. So I'm laying in the bed, right? I'm like, man, I'm gonna lose about 5 or 10 pounds. I get home, jump on the motherfucking scale. I said, oh shit, did they give me some crack in the fucking hospital? I lost all this motherfucking weight. And then I realized I couldn't get out the bed by myself. I was having trouble going up and down the stairs. So Paul gonna try to get me straight on this level here. And then also what we gonna do is we gonna put him in a position to tell some of you fat motherfuckers, because that, you know, in shape motherfuckers don't look for personal trainers. And if you offended by the fact that I'm calling you fat, because I used to be fat, I'm not fat as I was. But if you're offended by me calling you fat, you should be more offended by what you see in the bathroom naked. And Paul is here to make sure that we help you all get yourself in shape, and you gonna buy some of his shit. Y'all gonna buy some of his shit. No, I'm not calling it shit, but y'all gonna buy some of his products. Y'all gonna patronize him because he does what he does. He's good at what he does. And I'm always supporting the business. Y'all know I said I was going to put out a black business every show, and I sort of kind of slacked on it the last couple of shows. And then I had my month-long absence because, of course, I was dead, and Trump got caught in sting buying motherfucking stolen iPhones and shit. So
Y'all see what happened when a motherfucker can't talk for 2 weeks. They finally get their voice back and won't shut the fuck up.
right, I was Trump hit me last week. He was like, "Man, you gonna do your show?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do my show." And then I thought about it. I'm like, I ain't quite got my win yet, but when I do, you motherfuckers is gonna hate for me to be back on air. So Paul, man, look, I done lost 40 pounds of muscle. Like, I can't do shit in the gym right now. I see little white girls in there out lifting me. And, you know, I fucked around in the gym, and I could go in and lift, but that was what I had. Now I'm starting at ground fucking zero. Like ground zero. I got some 25-pound dumbbells in my bedroom that I just walk around them motherfuckers because I can't lift them. See, you laughing at shit. Where do I start, man? Where do I start as far as diet is concerned? Because, see, my biggest concern is, well, I have two concerns. One is to get my muscle mass back where it was, but I'm concerned I don't want to put on the weight because the majority of the weight that I lost was water and muscle.
Okay.
I want to get back to where I can lift, but at the same time, I don't stack on the weight. What can I do? Where do I start?
Okay, everything starts with diet. What a lot of people don't know is your diet is conducive to not just your performance, but your goals. Okay. So, for example, the meal plan a power lifter is going to be on is going to be totally different from like a Sean T, where he's doing primarily cardio conditioning or sports conditioning. The meal plan is going to be different. So if what you want to do and conducive to your goals, what you want to do is you want to strip yourself down, focus on healthy, lean cuts of protein, sweet potatoes, probably stick with eating a half of one, maybe half of one for lunch, half of one for dinner, asparagus, broccoli, your green vegetables, a gallon of water a day. You want to start there. What this does is this helps build up your muscle cells, so that once you get into the gym and you start lifting heavy and go through your powerlifting routine to get your strength back up, you can recover faster and grow faster. What you don't want to do is go the opposite direction and eat a lot of processed foods, a lot of pre-packaged things like that, because one, it's artificial food. It's not going to do you any good. And your body's going to wonder what the fuck you putting in it. Right. And that's going to turn into fat. So then you walk around, you might be strong as hell, but you look like Doughboy. Right.
This is the first thing I noticed when I got out of the hospital and I started to eat and drink. I realized that, number one, being on an IV for 7 days pretty much is flushing out my body.
Correct.
And when I got home, I said, okay, I get on the scale, everything is cool. I'm drinking water. I really ain't got nothing, no desire for nothing else. But in your mind, because we so used to consuming sugary products, it was some lemonade in the refrigerator. I said, God damn, I've been drinking water. I want some of this lemonade. Just like day 3.
Burn your throat.
Nigga. I drank like 2 swallows of that motherfucking lemonade, and my body was like, hold on, Slim, stop right now. I started getting jittery, and I was like standing in place. I didn't know what the fuck to do. And I grabbed that shit and went in the bathroom, and I poured it in the toilet. And I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. I'm pretty sure it's not bad, but the only real sweet things that I'm eating is my girl and fruit. I'll do fruit, but like
Real fruit.
Yeah. So, but anything like candy and shit like that, or like a pop, I'm staying away from it, because that feeling I got just from not having sugar for 10 days and then reintroducing it to my body sent it completely into shock. Another thing that I've noticed is I don't have a desire for starches.
Good.
Like whatever I eat, it might be some fish and some green vegetables. A little piece of turkey, green vegetables. And my mind is telling me that I want it, but my body is like, nah, player, just leave it alone.
Right, and you getting into the science of it. You doing the right thing with your decisions. Basically, what it comes down to is emotion. And everybody on my page hate when I use that word. I get cussed out every time I use that word, but it comes down to emotion over facts.
Right.
So what happens is, emotionally, we used to eating these foods. So regardless of if it's healthy for us or not, we want it. We know what it tastes like. It's good to us. We're going to go back to it. Problem is, it's no good for you.
Right.
It's no good for you from a health perspective. It's no good for you for the goals you're trying to accomplish.
Right.
So you have to consciously, on a daily basis, fight those temptations, control your emotion, to try to do the right thing.
It's easy when you, and you know, I was going through the whole period. You know, I'm trying to lose this weight. And then every year, you know, I got the trip to Jamaica coming up, and then, but I'm really seeing right now that in losing weight, it's like 90% of it is diet.
Yeah, like I said, everything starts with diet.
Everything got to start with diet.
But you got to break the programming. It's mental. Like right now, we're in the middle of fat season.
Right.
That fat season starts from Halloween. So Halloween comes up, everybody got an excuse to eat candy and eat junk. So now you realize how good them Snicker bars you grew up on used to take. Next thing you know, you eating bullshit every day.
Right.
You may try to tame yourself to a certain extent, but for the most part, you done fell off the wagon.
Right. So
now what's about to come up? Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's pig out season.
That's pig out season. But the problem is people don't, especially our people, we don't stick to that one day.
Right.
Like I tell people all the time, my clients come to me and say, well, can I have a cheat day? No, a cheat day is the first day that leads to a bad habit.
Right.
So what we do is Thanksgiving, you don't just eat on Thursday. You're going to eat all of that Thursday, Friday, Saturday, all your leftovers until it's gone.
Right.
You didn't gain 10 pounds in 2 weeks. Just like that. So now, what's coming up right after Thanksgiving? Christmas.
Hanukkah if you're Jewish.
9 times out of 10, you cook the same meal for Christmas that you cook for Thanksgiving. And you're going back through the same cycle for another. So between Thanksgiving and first of the year, you might have put on close to 25 pounds.
Jesus Christ.
That's why the gym's so packed January 1st.
But it's only packed for like 2 weeks. When them fat hoes see that they motherfucking ass ain't losing no motherfucking weight in the first 2, they ain't got their beach body back in like 2 weeks, that shit clears out. But in the first 2 weeks, you got motherfuckers in there using machine wrong, the whole 9. Look, let's talk about what you do as far as personal training, your business, because again, you know, it's a lot of fat ass women here in the DMV. Fat ass men too, but see, we got pride. We want to just go. You know, this is one of the things that's wrong with black men too. We just want to go and fucking lift. We don't want to do no fucking cardio. You see a motherfucker all swole up here, but his belly is sticking out.
I got cussed out for saying this, but it's the truth. It's not absolute, but majority rules. Most men want to lift, want to evade cardio. We ain't playing basketball, cardio's out the window.
Right.
It's the total opposite for women. Women will do cardio all day, every day. They get intimidated by the weights. So immediately you try to introduce weights to women, they think they're going to look like The Rock. That's not how it works. The objective is to have the proper combination of both in your workout routine. Mm-hmm. And I can say I'm fortunate enough to have quite a few male clients as trainers. That's an abnormality in this field. Most men, they'll sit and watch the videos I post. Next thing you know, they in Gold's Gym trying to do it on their own. What the?
See, let me just pause you for a second.
This
is that bullshit I'm talking about, Trump. How the fuck we gonna have a motherfucking train just fucking riding over our head and shit?
Call that track and tell them don't have trains come from 2 to 4.
For 2 to 4? You think that shit gonna work? I'll tell you, get your black ass off.
I thought your ankle bracelet went off and them boys was coming.
Right, them motherfuckers just vibrate. Look, hey, look, we got some rappers that's next door, and one day them motherfuckers got to arguing, and Trump was like, "Nah, man, you know they cool, they downstairs, they just rapping." And these motherfuckers is right next door arguing. I had to remind him that they rappers. Rappers have guns and they want reputations. I didn't want to get fucking shot, so I left. So, Paul, where's your gym at, man? I mean, where's your gym at? Because I'm going to have to come over there and I'm going to have to, first of all, you got any nice looking hoes over there?
Hey, man, we don't focus on all that. You know,
you don't focus on all that.
You already killed your goals if that's what you're focusing on. Fitness Motivators is located 8741 Darcy Road, District Heights, Maryland, 20747. Basically, what we do is we focus on the work. You know, it's a reason it's called working out. Mm-hmm. It's not always fun. You know, going to work ain't always fun, but you got to do it.
Just on payday.
So, you know, we focus on the work. We offer personal training, small group training, boot camps, Synergy 360. We also have shout out to Marcus Jones in Boxercise. We also have Jab and Jam. It's a combination of boxing and cardiovascular dance activities taught by the great Glay Adams. We appreciate you. We also have spin classes, which is a very popular class this time of year, taught by the great Richard Pearson. So we have a lot of options going on, and pretty much anything that will tickle your fancy, we got it happening.
Okay, so listen here, you fat motherfuckers. I'm going to have to say this, because, see, fit motherfuckers don't be looking for personal trainers in the gym. If you're not willing to invest in yourself, let me be perfectly honest with you. If you're not willing to invest in yourself, nobody else is going to see the value in you that you think you see in yourself. If you're not willing to go and pay a personal trainer to get your fat ass in shape, then you need to stay your funky ass out the gym. Stop going to get these $10 motherfucking memberships to Planet Fitness where they give you goddamn pizza on Tuesdays, and then you wonder why your fat ass won't get no smaller.
Pizza on Monday evening. And bagels Tuesday morning.
See, this is the shit I'm talking about.
And unlimited Tootsie
Rolls. All the motherfucking gains you get, and they giving your motherfucking ass the sweets and the calories to keep this shit on. Come see my man over here at Fitness Motivators, where they gonna actually. Here's another thing. You know what? Fuck it. It's my show. I can say what I want.
I knew it was coming.
You know one of the things I'm tired of seeing? I'm tired of going to my gym and seeing fat ass personal trainers. Motherfucker look like he is a motherfucking hamburger away from a stroke, and he got somebody on their back doing sit-ups. Motherfucker, you need to be down there with him. Or another thing that I was saying earlier, you get these motherfuckers who get these special surgeries
Jesus Christ.
then want to be experts and tell you how to lose weight. I know you all have seen them. I know you've seen them. These motherfuckers done had the gastric bypass or the lap band surgery or whoever the fuck it is. And then they in there telling somebody how to fucking get in shape. Look, people, if you're not willing to invest, call up the gym. Ask to see my man Paul. Ask to speak to my man Paul. And get on the program. I seen the shit that he's done. It is actually fucking work. He's a meat.
I gotta say this. There is no quick fix, and there is no.
Cause your fat ass didn't get fat overnight.
There is no easy process.
Unless you want to go get your motherfucking lung pierced and be on motherfucking an IV for about 2 weeks to drop about 80 pounds, this shit is not a quick fix. Go ahead.
Fact of the matter is, you're going to gain weight faster than you're going to lose it because of your eating habits. So you got to buckle down, focus on your goals, and be patient. These surgeries, they're not healthy. And on top of that, you're going to pay me a third of what you're going to pay that doctor for it to happen overnight. Whereas with me, you're going to learn the process. You're going to go through the process, respect and honor it, and then you'll cherish the goal at the end. With these surgeries, you're not going to cherish the goal at the end. So you mess around, have
falling out.
You mess around, have a keg today. You done went and had surgery. You got a 6-pack tomorrow, but you still over at Yum's ordering 5-wing French fries. So you're not going to respect the process of what it took to get to that point.
Well, listen, I took the easy way out. God damn it. And I'm proud of my motherfucking results, even though they almost resulted in me dying in the process. But this is what I'm going to do. If y'all see me here sitting with Paul, I'm going to talk with him off the record because I need to get my shit together. And I'm going to have to stop going over to this little pussy-ass gym I'm at, looking at fat girls' asses, and actually go somewhere where somebody going to be mean to me and make me lift weights and shit like that. So, Paul, I'm probably going to be in your gym next week. Look, I mean, you can yell at me all the fuck you want to. I'm just going to curse you out. And I might lift the shit and I might not. But I'm going to support him. And maybe I shoot a video over there of me working out to let y'all see that it's making progress. You got to get to the gym. You said you got to get back to the gym because you got to fight that traffic, right?
Yeah, that traffic.
Yeah, he going to go and then I'm going to be real ignorant when he leave because, see, I got some personal shit to get out my chest.
I got 10 minutes.
So he got 10 more minutes.
Knock yourself out.
If you have any questions about fitness, like, don't go in debt, motherfuckers. Don't act like y'all going to call up here and just be picking his brains and then writing shit down and try to go to the gym.
Don't be trying to act like you know or as much as I know. And,
right.
And all that. I don't want to hear that shit.
Give us a call at 3. Look, somebody call up this motherfucker now at 301-288-3100. Your pussy ass ain't doing shit. It's after lunch. All your motherfucking meetings is over, or you just don't have a job if you're listening to this show at this time of day right now. So give us a call, 301-288-3100. Look, man,
spit it out, nigga.
I can't.
Sheesh.
Look, I want a 6-pack by the motherfucking summertime. Can I get that?
Oh, yeah, that's easy.
Okay, because see, now I ain't fucking around with no sugar. I ain't fucking around with no starch.
The good thing about you, because of what happened, you really can't swallow shit.
I wasn't swallowing nothing in there, nigga. What the fuck? Where the fuck that come from? You ain't swallowing nothing. I wasn't never swallowing nothing.
Nah.
Okay, we got a caller calling in, man. Look, caller, what's your name? What you calling from? Don't call up here with no bullshit. Go ahead. You're on the Rip Radio Network.
First of all, let me say fuck both of y'all. even though both of y'all my mans, fuck y'all niggas. Let me just say that right out the gate.
Hey, buddy.
We ain't say no names.
Hey, buddy.
Also, off the real, no bullshit. Good to see you back on there, man. I'm glad you're in good health. You know what I'm saying, and everything worked out for you, brother.
Thank you, bro. Hey, Boots. Let me just say this. This is Boots from the We Ain't Got No Name radio show. Let me tell you about this pussy ass Trump. Trump got me.
What'd he do?
This motherfucker, let me tell you about this cocksucker here. This motherfucker got me on the Rippies, right? He got me as a presenter. He also has my show as one of the best new shows, and I'm gonna need y'all to go to the river. What's going on with your background, homie? Where's you outside? This nigga's outside running from the police.
Bruh,
Look,
you breathing on the phone?
he breathed. That's that air hitting his beard. Look, Boots.
Yeah.
You got to stay in place, bro, because you like for your feedback. Look, he got me on here as best new show, but he ain't got me on here as best new male motherfucking host. What kind of bullshit is that?
Because I'm already going to win that. But look, we're going to talk about that later.
You only going to win it because I'm not in the category. Look, everybody that's listening, go to RipRadioNetwork.com. Go to where it says the Rippies. Go to vote for best new show. It's my show. It's obvious.
You ain't got no name.
No. Fuck that. Vote for. I'm gonna cut your ass off. Vote for motherfucking Streetz Iz Talking Radio. I need y'all to do that right now. I'm trying to make a point to motherfucking Trump ass because this motherfucker over here, he done pissed me off. Fuck it. What else you got to say, Boots?
And I also want to say it's very interesting to see my man Paul up there because I've been trying to get this nigga on the station for over a year.
I'm coming.
You know what I'm saying? But then he appeared. I guess I got to buy a hat or some socks to get the dude.
You don't got the juice.
So, I mean, I guess that's what I got to do. You know what I mean?
Hey, Boots, we family.
But,
we family. You already know that.
You don't got.
I'm over here because this nigga show is during the time of day where everybody taking naps and shit.
Right.
So I ain't got nothing to do.
Nah, but for real, man. Nah, man, much love to both y'all dudes. But I did have a question for the trainer extraordinaire. We had talked earlier, Paul, about the differences between bench pressing on the bench with 45 plates and how that affects and how that can help you with your chest and building your strength
with the barbell.
Versus using cables.
With the barbell.
You know what I'm saying? Some of the cable exercises. So can you explain that a little bit further, like what the differences are between your old-fashioned getting on the bench and pushing up 225 or 175 versus using more of your resistance and your cables and you know how that can help you?
Okay, so basically, as men, especially me and Calvin, we have a football background, so traditional barbell bench press is what we're accustomed to. It's not abnormal for somebody to ask you when they see you how much you bench. Basically, what happens is when you're using a bar, especially a straight bar, it's really for powerlifting. It's just really to test the ego or a nut check to see how strong you are. When you get into using dumbbells and using cables to do certain chest exercises, you start actually being able to truly hit all the muscle fibers within your chest and within your anterior deltoids, which for people who don't know is the front of your shoulder.
Because you got more motion.
You have more motion, you have to use more muscles to control the weight.
Right.
So for example, just to break it down in dummy terms, with a bar, your coordinated side is typically the stronger side of your body. So your coordinated side is going to actually perform about 65% of the work. That's going to always leave your uncoordinated side to not be able to develop. You got a dumbbell in your hand and you got 70-pound dumbbells. Ain't nothing helping your uncoordinated side.
Right.
So you're going to have to use those muscles and you're going to have to force it up to do the work.
Damn, that's true. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
So it's always more beneficial to do exercises that's going to force both limbs to get the same amount of work, unless you're trying to power lift. And if you're trying to power lift, then you go ahead, knock yourself out, throw 415 on the bench, whatever makes you feel good. But at the end of the day, that's really just a testosterone type of situation. It's not going to really benefit you.
And you niggas, let me tell y'all something. Stop putting all that motherfucking weight on the bench and just look on the bar and start and looking at it. You know, motherfucker just be stacking on 45-pound plates, stacking on 45-pound plates. Then next thing you know, you see this motherfucker over at the hand sanitizer. Nigga, you ain't lifting shit. You ain't lifting nothing. Why the fuck is you taking up all the time in the gym? Look, Boots, next time I call in your motherfucking show, that was me that called the other night about the hip hop, and I said Eminem was #1. You cut me off. See, that's the shit that I'm talking about, man. Don't be cutting me off, man.
You ain't had much time. I don't have 2 hours like you got. I only got an hour, so I had to, you know what I'm saying?
Well, see, you need to get these pictures. You need to get
See?
these
You got to
pictures
get
that
it in and get out.
You
See
gotta
what I'm
get-
saying, Boots? When he over here, when everybody sleep, he can
you,
take 2 hours.
You got to get them pictures
Right.
of Trump like I got, and that way you get that extra motherfucking hour because he don't want these fucking pictures out there.
Ain't nobody listening to.
Look,
Hey,
Boots,
Boots, I'm coming.
Boots,
Tell-
thank you
Tell
for
Shawnee I'm coming.
thank you for calling in, Boots. I'ma call and troll your shit tonight. Ain't you tonight? You tonight,
Please
right?
don't.
No, I'm
Please
calling. I
don't.
don't even know what
Please
the fuck your
don't.
topic is about, but I'm calling. I'm trolling. I might even show up at this motherfucker with a towel on and some footies and just fuck
Hey,
it.
Paul, do I need to bring up Kirk Cousins real quick, or are we good with that?
Hey, I got time. I got all day. How you want to have it?
It's like, nah, that's my guy. That's my guy. He's not elite, but that's my guy. That's my guy.
He's not elite yet. You got to pay him.
We're not talking about the NFL on this show. You know that, Boots. We protested the NFL on this show,
Oh,
Boots.
this mother.
Man, you still be watching the Bears, man.
I-
Y'all apologize.
All right,
I
man.
see y'all.
Look, do we have any other motherfucking callers? Because I know y'all want to call up here and ask some bullshit ass, puss ass questions before he get back on the road to his. Look, all you fat ladies who got dog inner thighs,
Oh shit.
I need y'all to get with fitness motivators. Cause I'm be there next week and you come up and talk all the shit to me that you want. I ain't gonna give a fuck because I'm gonna act like this goddamn surgery affected my hearing. Paul, any last words before you get on the road and head the fuck out of here? Because I'm about to act a motherfucking fool once you leave. Because I got some personal shit that I need to get off. Look, what's that? Nature's Power Pro.
Yeah, this is our protein powder. It's 100% natural. Brown rice, pea, and hemp protein.
Okay.
So basically, the way this function is, most of the protein is in the hemp plant.
That's like weed, ain't it?
No,
Okay.
that's a whole nother ball game. We're
Okay.
not
I
gonna
was
get
about to
into
say, let
that
me
off.
get that off.
that. Take that over there with little Uzi Vert and them over there. But the way this works is the bulk of the protein is from the hemp plant.
Uh huh.
The brown rice and the pea, that's your filler.
Okay.
So there's nothing artificial in here. This is non-GMO, 100% natural. It's only 77 calories per scoop. 1 gram of sugar. Drink it within the 30 minutes after your workout.
What would you mix that with? Like water?
You can mix it with water. You can mix it with coconut milk, almond milk. What I typically do with it is in the mornings I make my smoothies with it.
Mm-hmm.
Just throw a scoop of that in there with it and use that as a meal replacement.
Okay. Yeah, because I know a couple of people that had the gastric bypass surgery, and I had to give them a class on how to make their protein shake palatable.
Well, depending on where they are in their surgery,
Mm-hmm.
they really can't drink anything but Ensure at that stage.
At the
anyway.
early stage, yeah.
The early stage, that's about the close to protein they're going to be able to get.
Yeah, my doctor told me one time, and that's what made me start to lose weight. That motherfucker told me, like, well, I was like, look, I need a pill. I need something. He said, well, I can send you to see a bariatric surgeon. I said, bariatric surgery? I'm like, what the fuck you mean? He's like, well, you can get the gastric bypass. I said, fuck you. Fuck you. I'll lose the weight.
Oh, I do want to address this real quick since, fat bitches seem to be the hot topic out your mouth today.
I love fat bitches.
The biggest problem within our society is not accepting the fact that you are overweight or obese. A lot of us have.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
A lot of us have.
About to fuck your business all up. Go ahead.
I see it all the time.
Go ahead.
There's a huge issue with the BMI chart, body mass index chart. Is it skewed to meet European standards? Yes. However, that does not mean that your ass is not fat. It does not mean
I'm gonna translate what he's saying in a second.
that your ass is not obese.
I'm gonna let him go.
All that says is that 25.5 range may be 28, but you're still obese, you're still overweight, and you still need to get in the gym. You still need to follow a proper meal plan because at the end of the day, as African Americans, we have to accept that we have some detrimental dietary issue
He's so
to
fucking
address.
politically correct with it. And in essence, what he's saying is, ain't no fucking such thing as a BBW. There ain't shit beautiful about your big ass. If you motherfucking got goddamn skin tats under your titties, where you lift them motherfuckers up and you gotta constantly sprinkle powder on them motherfuckers. If you look like a motherfucker when you on your back getting ready to get some dick and you throw your legs back and that dog shit in between your legs make you look like a chocolate starfish, he's talking about your ass. Get your fat ass in the gym instead of calling shit sugar. You are fat. That's what's wrong. I was fat. I had the motherfucking emergency room motherfucking chest tube surgery that made me shrink down. I wasn't walking around here talking about I'm a big handsome man. No, my ass was fat. Your ass is fat too. He's saying it in a nice way, but fuck nice. If you don't get that shit off your heart, you gon' motherfucker, your kids gonna find you sitting on the toilet with your panties around your goddamn ankles and your ass unwashed, which you slumped over from a fucking heart attack. This shit is not a fucking game. It's not nothing cute to play with. Y'all gonna get y'all fat asses up and go next week to different fucking houses and glutton yourself and then wonder why you got this motherfucking massive migraine headache. Get this goddamn weight off your ass. Drink some fucking water. Stop drinking fucking malts. It just don't work. You can't drink anything. Drink some fucking water to thin out your fucking clogged up ass fucking arteries. Okay? This is fucking water. I have seen the fucking light because I've almost seen fucking death. Get your shit together.
We got FM water too. It's alkaline. It's beginning stage of alkaline. It's only at a 7, but it's way better than drinking tap water.
Out the sink, especially in the DC area, you can't drink that shit anyway. That's like drinking straight out the pool.
It's way better than tap water, way better than Dasani or Aquafina, any of that crap.
Look, we don't, fitness motivators just don't do motherfucking, they just don't come in and be mean to you and tell you to push weight and send you home. They give you meal plans. They tell you what to eat, what you don't eat. You know, he gonna make sure you doing what the fuck you, because he could just motherfucking let you lift weights for like 365 and you don't see no progress, and then that's not really helping you. But go in there, see what the man is doing. Even if you don't sign up, get your monkey ass up out of fucking Planet Fitness and go see a real fucking trainer. The man been doing it for how many years now?
14
fucking years. He know what the fuck he's doing, and you know
the funny thing about Planet Fitness?
What's that?
There's nobody in there that can show you what you need to do.
Not only that, but they don't want you in there looking too good doing what you're doing. Because you might intimidate the other fucking people. Which is the damnedest thing I've seen.
What's that movie? Average Joe's?
Mm-hmm.
You seen the movie, the kickball movie?
The kickball movie?
Not the kickball, dodgeball.
Dodgeball.
Yeah. So, Average Joe's. That reminds me of Planet Fitness.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's their target market. Their target market is the average individual. They don't really necessarily want you to be healthy. They just want you to be active. So anybody that would attend like a global gym, which would be equivalent to a Gold's Gym, where everybody's in there, you know, competitors, things of that nature, they have no desire for those type of people to be in an establishment. So I believe Planet Fitness had quite a few lawsuits for exiting people out of the building for looking a certain way, which actually is the way everybody should be striving to look. It's not about anything more than being healthy.
Making people feel good.
Right. And, you know, your health comes first. You can't really enjoy life if you're not healthy.
Look, you know what, fuck it. I'm coming by tonight. Fuck it. I ain't doing shit else. I'm going to drop my daughter off. Well, my daughter, me and her got an issue because I just got a call from her math teacher.
Let me make sure my defibrillator works before this nigga get hit.
No, I'm coming there tonight. I ain't saying I'm working out. I already worked out this motherfucking morning. I'm sorting the sun, bitch. I can't do so much because you know motherfucking PG Hospital going to eventually have a fucking private investigator walking around saying ain't nothing wrong with this motherfucker even though they tried to kill me. But I'm going to go by there tonight, and then when I come back next week, I'm really going to make y'all feel bad about Thanksgiving and Black Friday next week. So if you plan on going out and gluttoning yourself, or you plan on going out that Friday and spending all your fucking money buying things for people that they don't need, that you don't like, then you're probably not going to want to tune into the show next week. But I'm going to go by tonight to Fitness Motivators and see what the fucking hoopla is about. And then we gonna holler back. Look, we gonna take.
Tonight is perfect. We got Spin at 6:30 p.m. with Richard Pearson. You will love that.
I ain't doing shit.
Yeah, you get on the bike.
No, I ain't getting on the bike.
Get your heavy belly ass on the bike.
Don't you see me motherfucking struggling to talk? I can get on the
No,
fucking bike.
nigga, you've been hurting my ears the whole time I've been here.
Look, this is Fitness Motivators. I'm gonna check them out tonight. We're gonna take a short break so he can walk his ass out to the car and I can lock the door behind him so the rappers won't come in here and rob me and Trump punk ass. This is Streetz Iz Talking Radio Show with your boy TJ the Chicago Kid. And what's the you got a website?
Follow us on Facebook at Blueprint Fitness. Follow us on Instagram at Paul the Blueprint. And always hashtag follow the Blueprint. That's us.
All right, man. This is Streetz Iz Talking Radio. We'll be right back.
I was a part of a winning team till life and egos turned family into distant people. Then I became an artist and maintained. Then I picked my game up and embedded my name. Less of the music, more of this man. I learned how to stand and learned the values of my plans. We broke to helping other people off their knees and hands. Cause I know the next step is gonna be quicksand. Finally we moving. It's not like it wasn't. Stairs got less and we gradually taking big steps. Knowing that truth don't come as words. Real recognize real through these verses. Said we gonna be rich one day. And snatch a model from the runway. They was only fucking with niggas with paper and we wasn't getting it. We was damn near bummy and I started doing anything to get some money. And I found out nobody would chase it for me. So I said, God forgive me for my wrongs and me and my friends. We gonna do it to the end. Let's win. Win. God forgive me for the things I'm about to do to get my family out the hood. I tried what I thought was everything. Now I'm out here looking for more. Searching for that open door. I tried what I thought was everything. Now I'm out here looking for more. Searching for that open door. She raised me in the hood, kept us under the hood, worked hard to keep us stable. She did what she could to try to show she was able. At the point we was good to feed our own table. She the reason for my mind and my crying and the knowledge, religion and them thoughts that was missing. And it's like cooked food, but it's sorta like a Rubik's Cube. Cause everybody got different views. You choose gonna be a red stop sign, no blue school. Smart lady through my eyes. She told me her life every day working, trying to make it right. And this is the person that raised me, basically made me work hard to try to save me. I gotta get her out of here. If it's the only thing I do, me being successful is the only thing I'm proving. You lose. God forgive me for the things I'm about to do to get my family out the hood. I tried what I thought was everything. Now I'm out here looking for more. Searching for that open door. I tried what I thought was everything. Now I'm out here looking for more. Searching for that open door. My pain, my real, my cousins, my brothers from another. My sister, my stepmom. When Pop stepped down, older ones got older and they started moving out. Connections started fading, but we stayed close. I got in trouble for wearing their clothes. They seen all my wrongs then when them doors closed. But never stopped me anything that I wanted to be. Youngest of four, just my mom and me. One of my brothers gone fight in 9/11. I know he in heaven. When the four of us around, there's a piece missing. Lord forgive me for the things I'm about to do to get my family out the hood. What I tried was everything, but it's so much more. Fighting to break these chains on these open doors. I can't quit now, fuck I started this for. If I'm desired to get more. God forgive me for the things I'm about to do to get my family out the hood. I tried what I thought was everything. Now I'm out here looking for more. Searching for that open door. I tried what I thought was everything. Now I'm out here looking for more. Searching for that open door. Whoa. See, this hip hop shit is a lifestyle, baby. Shit we walk, Shit we talk, it's a way of life. I got some shit I just wanna say, you feel me? Let's go. This my letter to Hove. First off, the album you dropped was dope. That 444 gave us lyricists hope. Seemed like the only dose of hip-hop we get is Kendrick and Cole, some logic, some chance, but not from a street point of view. In this new day and new age, rappers with their new waves, stumbling and mumbling other shit that they say. I agree with you, Jay. I've been saying everybody sounding the same as lanes, fucking up the game, but who am I? I'm just a rapper from Baltimore that lost 2 record deals, so I must be hating right before you was flipping them paintings. You was straight from the oven with it. Niggas couldn't do nothing with it. Niggas holding stacks of they ears, jigga try and be you. You might disagree, but look at it, that shit is true. See the blocks you hustle on is now in the trap. You floss, we flex. Politics is YouTube where I while a crystal sipping. The reason my VIP is sparkling now. Play Monopoly with real cash. You and Biggie now in strip clubs and fuck up a bag. The Zax 50, everybody wanna get high and have a good time. But whatever happened to classic albums? Since some good rhymes, you prove lyrics still matter. But ask Nas, what you trying to keep knowledge when he made still matter? R.I.P. the Prodigy made hip hop live on. You own title, the highest title, numero uno. But you making big pimpin' like Future, making Pluto. You had us rockin' platinum, made us switch back to gold. With commercial for more records sold. If you never made those radio hits, would we still call you whole? Remade Hard Not Life, cause Puff had it poppin' with the remakes back then. Yeah, and these are the bricks, yeah. Us niggas still taking deals, still. I mean, Rock Nation did a deal with Wale and Meek Mills, and they both signed to Ross, but you signed him. I mean, a worker gotta be a worker first to become a boss. Who own Bleak Masters? Who own Beans Masters? Who own Kanye Masters? Def Jam, I'm just asking. To own your own hoe, it's a slow process, a hard thing to digest, and every day my niggas dying. I spoke with Emery, he told me bet on myself. I built with Stokey, knowledge is better than wealth. Shout out my nigga Witten, but here's the contradiction. If I ain't popping on the gram, then nobody wanna listen or hear the shit I'm spitting. Give me some recognition. I need likes over love so I can voice my opinion. So I'm stunning my IG pictures, get lit in a couple flicks, exploiting my life on live. We just trying to survive. We just American dreaming. Every day fucking new bitch. And my Beyonce sister kicking me in the dick. It's niggas in Paris really robbing the Kardashians. Black China robbing Givens, Kim Kardashian. While all these dames rockin' fellas and dashing. You the only rapper that own his masses and Calabasas laughing. Shit, a lot of us need them advances. Either that or we trap taking penitentiary chances. Trying to advance shit. I know you trying to advance us and enhance us and give us game. But we should be proud to get a record deal and not feel ashamed. I know I made Mama feet proud when I signed with your man. I shot my shit to the rock. Big face that told me you and Dame was having problems, and the rock was no longer solid. Met you in the Bahamas at the 06 Power Summit. My dog had told you I was the next one coming. For that top spot, you looked away and brushed them off and just laughed and said that's what they all say. I'm like, yeah, alright, okay. Did a record with no idea, was a hip-hop class.
Okay, I'm back on this motherfucker. Look, that was educational. I'm tired. I just ran up the stairs. My ass is fucking exhausted. Look, lung injuries are no joke. Let me just be serious. While you all take your ability to breathe lightly, y'all consume a lot of motherfucking bullshit. Like I got a lot of cigarette smokers. My sister, my girl. This shit is no joke. You know, when I was fat, I could run a flight of steps. I could run 3 miles. I can't even walk up the steps. And I want to talk about something personally before I go on into this political shit that I was going to say something about. You tend to find out who people are when you have a crisis. Like, I'm laying in the hospital bed, and, you know, somebody took pictures of me. I posted this shit on my Instagram, you know, and I said, it's fucked up when you come in for a brief procedure and you get your lung punctured. Now, I got a bunch of hoe-ass niggas that's listening to this show today. I'm speaking to y'all. I'm not going to call your fucking names out because I don't want you to be fucking embarrassed. But it kind of fucking sucks that I'm laying in the bed dying, potentially, and niggas is making jokes. Niggas is not even reaching out to see if I'm okay, if I'm alive, reaching out to my people. You punk ass niggas making jokes, making memes and shit. And I know the internet ain't real. And it's full of motherfuckers that ain't real. Social media ain't real. It's full of motherfuckers who ain't real. Niggas that laugh at you today, but they really want to see you fucked up. And it's niggas that I've been trying to put on. You understand what I'm saying? It's niggas that got businesses, and I was jumping out there. It's like Paul said. I jumped out there and I spent money with that man. And he not the first. And he not the last. But it's niggas out there who, when I was doing my own shit, I jumped out there and I promoted they brand. And the first thing niggas do is make a joke without even knowing that I'm going to live or I'm going to die. But that's how niggas are. You not real. It's niggas that I didn't use this platform to try to promote. And niggas had jokes. Didn't know if I was going to live, I was going to die. Now, it's one thing. I appreciate a good joke. I do. Motherfuckers know I can go all day. I can talk jokes with you. You can talk jokes with me. As long as your shit funny, I'm laughing. But when you take the opportunity to take a picture for me when I'm laying in a fucking hospital bed with tubes hanging out my ass, and you put a Jordan face on it and you put it in little fucking groups and you laughing about it, fuck you. Fuck you and everything that you doing. And then to you trifling, tight-headed, nappy-headed, tender-headed bitches that you smiling and all in my fucking inbox. Let me just say something to you funky hoes. It's bitches that know that I was fucked up in the hospital. And then the first thing they want to say is, call me. Bitch, what's wrong with your fingers? How do you ask me to call you? If you're seeing that I'm got pictures of me up in the hospital and I'm saying that thank you for your prayers and thoughts, why do you feel like you so fucking important that I got to pick up the phone to call you to explain my fucking demise? And then when you call them, I'm not calling you, then they cop an attitude. It's a lot of funky ass bitches out here on social media just fake. Social media is really fucked up. It really should be used just for promotion, but not really getting to know people. You'll run into a few people that are genuine, but generally speaking, you got a bunch of fuck boys and attention-starved hoes that just want somebody to say something to them. I'm not that life. I'm not about that life. And I saw that shit. So for all of you fuck boys, you know who you are. You know you did it. And you pussy ass motherfuckers won't even reach out and say, yo, man, I didn't know. Now I didn't know you was really fucked up like that. You niggas just did some shit because you want to see motherfuckers fall. And that's fucked up. Because I tried to put some of you niggas on. But that's okay. Because I'm going to be all right. I'm going to be a fucking millionaire when this shit is all over. When it's all said and done, I'm going to get it the easy way. Might have been a hard way to get it, but I'm going to get it the easy way. You motherfuckers still struggling to pay your fucking bills, living paycheck to paycheck. Now, that's all the fuck I'm going to say about that. You motherfuckers had your chance. I've been out of the hospital for almost over a week now. You pussy motherfuckers had your chance. You could have motherfucker reached out and say something. Those of you that didn't, fuck you, fuck off. I hope your motherfucking girl fucked the postman. You funky bitches who played that fucking game, that's why your fucking life is fucking miserable. That's why you posted memes on the fucking internet talking about relationship shit, pretending that your shit is all right. When you in a fucked up marriage, when you in a fucked up relationship, you're probably getting cheated on and getting your ass beat, but you're getting what you deserve. Now, yes, this is what the fuck I'm saying. Real recognize real. There's a bunch of you motherfuckers out there ain't real. I'm not going to give you no shine. I said I was going to name names. I'm not going to do it because I don't want you. I know you motherfuckers cower in the corner because you know I'm motherfucker talking to you and you're not saying anything. But you know what? I'm going to let you motherfucker live because you don't deserve nothing. Anyway, like I said, I had to flip it today because I had my man Paul here and, you know, he was on a time restraints, and I can only do so much because Trump can only go so far away from the boards. Because one of the days I'm gonna put Trump ass on camera, so you motherfuckers will know what the fuck I'm dealing with every day. But check it out. It's been a lot of shit that's been going on since I've been gone, man. A lot of shit. Let's just touch on briefly. Meek Mill. Meek Mill ended up going to a probation hearing, whatever the fuck it was. The probation officers and the DA and everybody recommended that he didn't get no jail time. Meek ended up getting 2 to 4 years. Everybody on social media lost their fucking mind, saying how much of a travesty of injustice it is, blah, blah, blah. Okay, first of all, fuck Meek Mill. I'm going to say this. And I'm going to say this. I'm going to tell you why. I was on probation because I haven't always been a law-abiding citizen. But I was on probation for 3 years. Okay? In 3 years, I had to take piss tests. In 3 years, I had to check in every week with this little Asian dude. For 3 years, I couldn't so much as jaywalk. You know what? I didn't. I didn't flunk no fucking piss test. I didn't jaywalk. I had no interactions with the police because the last thing I wanted them to do was revoke my motherfucking probation and throw my ass in jail for 3 years. Here it is, this motherfucker knew that this fucking judge was out to get him, and he out here doing whatever the fuck he can. Okay, I get it. Some of the charges were fucking dropped. But I'm not feeling sorry for no motherfucker who kept putting himself in a position to be charged. It wasn't like the hip-hop police was following Meek Mill around and just planting drugs on him and shit. No, this motherfucker was flunking drug tests. He was motherfucker leaving out of town without permission. He was doing all kind of fuck shit. And see, here it is, you motherfuckers love these goddamn celebrities. Y'all stand up there and y'all hoop and y'all holler. And, you know, Jay-Z is saying shit and Rick Ross. But look, they make money out for him. Meek Mill is motherfucking managed by Rock Nation. His motherfucking record label head is Rick Ross. They make money off him. That's why they sticking their neck out for him. You all don't even motherfucker go and vote. Not that voting is a big thing. Okay, let me take that back. You all don't even go and do jury duty. And you all are talking about fucking Meek Mill. Fuck Meek Mill. Fuck him. Remy Ma got 5 motherfucking years probation from her shit, and she won't even fucking jaywalk. She's in by her motherfucking curfew. She don't just up and leave town. She ain't had no motherfucking problems. T.I.'s on motherfucking parole or probation right now. After his incident, he came out, went back in, did another fucking 8 months, got out. His motherfucking ass is flying straight. Why y'all so motherfucking sympathetic for a motherfucker that won't do right? I'm sorry. Fuck Meek Mill. No, it ain't no free my nigga Meek. Nah. His ass need to sit down. Learn how to behave, motherfucker. This ain't no travesty of justice. You put yourself at the mercy of the fucking court when you keep running your motherfucking dumb ass back from fucking probation violations. That's just what it is. So I don't have a whole lot of fucking sympathy for the guy because he put himself in a position for somebody to take advantage of him and make him go sit down for 2 to 4 years. Now, is he going to stay in jail? That's up for debate. The FBI is supposed to be investigating this judge for some kind of wrongdoing, and that's cool. Fuck it. I don't care. But at the end of the day, the man was in control of his destiny, and he kept playing games. And you play pussy, you get fucked. So that was Meek Mill's incident. Another one is Tyrese. Tyrese happened. Trump don't even know what I'm going to say, but he knows it's going to be fucked up. Look, there's a couple of ways I could look at the Tyrese situation. Number one, get off social media with your issues. That's number one. I'm not one here to say that he shouldn't be upset because he can't see his daughter, if that's the case. Because in my youngest daughter's court case, I didn't see my daughter for almost 4 months before we got to court, and the judge was like, all right, you know, you're going to get some makeup time. I understand the pain and I understand the anguish that's going through, so you got to get that off social media. But ladies, sisters, and you pussy-ass fuckboys who just cater to whatever women say, a lot of you bitches can't get your fucking baby daddy to come to the kid's birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese. And you got the audacity to have a problem with a man that's upset he can't see his child. See, this is what I have an issue with. A lot of you motherfuckers, you identify with people that do fucked up shit. So if this woman has made a false allegation of abuse and filed a child protective service, issue with him, if she's done that on the strength that all of a sudden he's an okay father up until he gets married to the new bride. He gets married to the new bride. Now all of a sudden he's abusive to his daughter. He ain't been abusive. There's been no allegations of abuse up until that point. A lot of you bitches love to identify with that shit because you like to see men just in a fucked up situation. And that's why you block your blessings, because you think it's okay for children to be used as pawns and as weapons of mass destruction of a man's peace of mind because you don't have none. Tyrese, get the fuck off the internet. That's what you need to do. Number one, stop explaining it to a bunch of motherfuckers that don't care about you for real, who laughing at you 1 minute and who ridiculing you the next minute. Nobody really cares about your situation. People love to laugh at the lie if the lie is more entertaining. But stop explaining yourself. Get off the internet, take some money and go get you a fucking lawyer and get your hand in your business. But I hate seeing women by default saying he doing too much. He lying. He don't shut the fuck up. Because half the time, you can't get your baby father to buy the daughter a pack of Borats. And here it is. you got all this fucking extra mouth about what somebody should be doing and what they shouldn't be doing about their kids. Chill the fuck out, okay? What else been going on, Trump? Throw some shit else. Throw some other shit out there that I didn't fuck. Yeah, there was another shooting up in California. Who else got shot?
Church.
Oh, white dude went in the church and shot everybody, and he wasn't labeled. It wasn't a terrorist act. It's mental issue. Look, white people, listen. If you don't want people calling you white devils and saying you are inherently evil and that your society is bound to hell, y'all gonna have to make some changes. Y'all gonna have to start treating people with color with the dignity and respect that we deserve, or your negative growth rate is going to continue to get wider than a motherfucker, and the darkening of America is going to be inevitable. If a man goes into a church and shoots 20-some people, some of them being children, that man is a terrorist. We just recently had someone within, yesterday or the day before yesterday, went into a school in California and shot, 2 or 3 kids. Different areas. Shot 2 or 3 kids. White guy. You have a president that's a white supremacist. An attorney general that's trying to be J. Edgar Hoover 2.0. Speaking of Jeff Sessions, a.k.a. Grandma Clampett, he was grilled in Congress the other day about this report on these black extremist groups. You queuing that up for me, buddy? Yeah, he was grilled because the FBI or the Justice Department did a report on black extremist groups that want to kill the police. With everything that happened in Charlottesville, with everything that happened with the Ku Klux Klan and the tiki torch wearing motherfuckers, they had the audacity to do a report on black extremist groups, and these extremist groups that they did the report on was from like 20, 30 years ago. So I have the clip. I want you all to watch it real quick, and then I'll talk about it in a second. But roll that clip for me, Trump.
Between 1956 and 1971, the FBI ran a counterintelligence program named COINTELPRO that was initiated by J. Edgar Hoover. COINTELPRO mainly targeted civil rights leaders such as Martin Luther King, and it's commonly understood that this was an abuse of its surveillance power in a manner to suppress a peaceful movement. So I would like to ask, Mr. Chair, unanimous consent to enter this report into the record, which is Black identity extremists likely motivated to target law enforcement officers. I believe earlier you said you were not familiar with the report. Is that correct?
Well, I haven't read it. I know some of the alleged targeting of officers by
Okay, so I
certain
would
group.
like to know, and I'll ask you about that in a minute. So you are somewhat familiar with it. Who had the power in your department to order a report like this?
I'm not sure how that report got ordered. I don't believe I explicitly approved it or directed it.
Okay, so you haven't necessarily read the report, but you are familiar with the term Black identity extremists?
Well, I think so, yes.
So could you tell me what that term means to you? Do you believe that there is a movement of African Americans that identify themselves as Black identity extremists, and what does that movement do?
Well, it'd be interesting to see the conclusions of that report, but I'm aware that there are groups that do have an extraordinary commitment to their racial identity, and some have transformed themselves even into violent activists.
Are you aware of white organizations that do this as well? Given that white supremacy is well-documented, well-researched movements such as the neo-Nazis, the Ku Klux Klan, et cetera, are they white identity extremists?
I didn't follow that question, please, again.
Is there a term or a report on white identity extremists? You mentioned you were familiar with Black people who identify with their racial identity.
Yes, but it's not coming to me at this moment.
Not coming to you?
It's
Certainly a group such as the Ku Klux Klan.
yes, and then the skinhead movements, but there's a racial identity white movements that have been identified for sure.
So has the FBI done a report on white identity extremists that are likely motivated to target law enforcement officers? Is there such
I'm not
a
aware
report?
of that.
Okay. Are you aware of a group called the Sovereign Citizens?
I've heard that group, yes.
And I believe that the Sovereign Citizens is primarily a white organization that absolutely has targeted police officers and killed police officers. You're not aware of that?
I'm not aware of all their crimes, but I know they're a group that's known to have violent tendencies.
Could you name an African-American organization that have committed violent acts against police officers? Could you name one today? In this report, they name organizations from 30, 40 years ago, but can you name of one today that has targeted police officers in a violent manner?
I believe I could, but I would want to be, to confirm that and submit it to you in writing. But I believe we had, within the last year or so, 4 police officers killed by a group that some have described as extremists.
So what has happened is that there have been a couple of incidents in which African Americans did kill police officers who were not associated with a Black organization. And so one, for example, in Baton Rouge was associated with Sovereign Citizens, which is primarily a white group. So you should know that there's a lot of concern in the community, especially from organizations such as Black Lives Matter. By the way, would you consider Black Lives Matter a Black identity extremist group?
I'm not able to comment on that. I have not so declared it.
So you should know that a lot of activists around the country are very concerned that we're getting ready to repeat a very sad chapter of our history, where people who are rightfully protesting what they consider to be an injustice in their community, which is their relationship with police officers, are now being targeted and labeled as extremists and are going through periods of surveillance and harassment. And so I would like to know, what is your department going to do to protect the rights of average citizens to protest if they have a concern about police officers?
This department will not unlawfully target people.
So if that's the case, then I would ask that you review this report, Black Identity Extremists Likely Motivated to Target Law Enforcement Officers, because I personally don't believe that any such organizations exist. The organizations that are referred to in this report are organizations from decades ago. And so I would like to know, what will you do to essentially roll back what is listed in this report? Because it's not accurate. Sir?
We will look at the report. I actually would be interested in reading it. But they usually do an excellent job, objective and fair on those kind of reports.
Okay, well, just...
Time of the gentlewoman has expired.
Man, let me tell you something. Old black man, let me tell you something. If you're not familiar with the COINTEL program under J. Edgar Hoover targeted black organizations and black leaders to disrupt them, to dismantle them, to prevent a black messiah that would rise among the people to stir up the black nationalists within the black community. With all that's going on, with the things that have happened in Charlottesville, with the shooting in Las Vegas, with the shooting down in Texas in the church, with the shooting in California, with the rise of neo-Nazism, alt-right, Ku Klux Klan, with all of that going on, this motherfucker has the audacity to go after black extremist group. I've been black for a long time, and I have yet to be able to identify with a black extremist group that's targeting the police. It's just not fucking happening. In fact, if you look at the statistics, there have been more killings of police officers in this country this year, last year, the year before that. There have been more police officers who have been targeted and killed by white males, white right-leaning extremists who have killed police officers than anybody else. But then you have this report targeting the African American extremist group. Who the fuck are they talking about? Because as you can see from the report, from the video, the congressman, the congresswoman, respectively, pretty much challenged him and said that there were groups listed that were 20 and 30 years old. So who are you talking about? All that is a gateway to infiltrate these groups, to disrupt these groups. The Nation of Islam, Black Lives Matter, New Era Detroit, New Era Chicago. These type of groups that are actually on the ground, that are doing the actual work in the community, that's just a gateway in order for them to attack those groups. And it's just, Jeff Sessions looked like Grandma Clampett. I swear to God. Anybody, you got to be pretty fucking old to know who I'm talking about. Grandma Clampett from the Beverly Hills Billies, he looked just like her. But that is a racist white dude. You can just listen to him, and all you got to do is close your eyes, and you'll see a white man in the white sheet, the whole white getup. So yes, that happened recently. LeAngelo Ball. Okay, here we go. I'm not gonna throw the boy under the bus. I'm not. I just refuse to believe that this boy, who daddy bought him a Ferrari or a Lamborghini going into his freshman year of college, is so damn stupid that he is over shoplifting in a communist country. I just refuse to believe it. So they back home with, they flown back. Trump put in a word for them on behalf of, the Ball family. His father hasn't said much, but LeAngelo Ball, who was the second son of LeVar Ball, was arrested in China for shoplifting in multiple stores, him and two other players. And his name is more noteworthy because of who his daddy is, and everything. So I don't know what it is, because, we all look alike to everybody. But if them boys was over there stealing, they need their ass whooped. Just straight up. I mean, it's not like, you can go into a store here in America, into an Asian store, and they don't follow you around. What the fuck do you think they're doing in China? What else has been going on since I've been gone, Trump? Besides, you got these sack chasing hoes running through here.
Who are those?
Huh?
Who?
What's that?
Name
Man, you know why I ain't, man, you trying to get me, had these motherfuckers in here fighting. I'm fuck that because his motherfucking ass ain't. No, I don't need all that, bro. Look, I've been trying to get an evening show.
Oh, Jerry Jones. Trying not to have Paul Tagliabue.
Man, fuck Jerry Jones. Fuck Jerry Jones. Fuck the NFL. Fuck all of them. Colin Kaepernick, GQ Man of the Year. That's what the fuck is up. But what's fucked up is, even though that they recognize him as the man that is the citizen of the year, at the end of the day, he still don't have a job.
And there's 2 teams that need.
No, it's a whole motherfucking bunch of teams that need him, that could use his service. But I'm still on my fuck the NFL shit. Right now, as y'all can see, I'm a Star Wars head. I love Star Wars. I remember my father and my mother taking me to the Bel Air drive-in to see Star Wars when I was little. It was playing with Silver Street. That when you go to the drive-in movie theater and you get 2 shows for one. I was sitting on the hood of my daddy's red Cadillac and I was just into the movie, right? So I've been a fan of Star Wars ever since then, and the movie is coming out. The newest episode is coming out next month, and I already got 2 tickets. I think I'm going to go take my son out of school and see him. I'm going to take him to see it. But I went and saw Thor, the Ragnarok, because I'm a comic book head, and that was some bullshit. So, huh? I just caught up on The Walking Dead day before yesterday. It's becoming bullshit to me. I think after binge watching Game of Thrones and getting caught up, The Walking Dead ain't it ain't as exciting. I think that it's hitting that point where, like they would be moving and everything would be fast paced. Now they slowing it down again. And it's really, I ain't got the patience for that shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got patience for that shit. Yeah, I was going, this is what I need everybody to do. I'm looking at people who we got 841 views, right? Because Trump pussy ass didn't put me in new radio personality of the year. So fucking what? It don't matter. I'm the best motherfucking thing that had happened to this station.
You know what? Then your show should win.
And this is what the fuck they about to do. I need everybody, listen, go to ripradionetwork.com and go up in the right hand corner. You see that on there? It says the Rippies. That's the date of the shit. Because I'm going to be giving away I'm going to be a presenter and I'm going to say something fucked up to piss off everybody else. Now bullshit. You're not already committed. And I hope it's going to be a fat booty girl that wins. Listen, I need y'all to go to that to Rip Radio Network and go in the right-hand corner and click on the Rippies. And then I need you to go to the best new show. Fuck voting off for everybody else because I ain't in none of them categories. So fuck that. Vote for me for the best new show. I'm trying to make a point to Trump because he don't realize, how he carried. He got a bunch of new motherfuckers in the new categories, and I ain't there. Best new male. Best new host. Best new host.
It's not new host.
What is it?
It's the male host of the year.
The male host of the year. Okay, so I can't get that?
You haven't been here of the year. Lonnie B ain't been in the category.
Boots is on there. He ain't been no host. He was a co-host. He was co-host. Co-host. This motherfucker, what he don't realize is I'm gonna go downstairs and put some dope in his car, and then when he drive off, I'm gonna call the state troopers. Motherfucking I'm gonna call the state troopers and motherfucking tell them report fucking Crime Stoppers and put like an ounce of cocaine in his motherfucking glove compartment.
Now we know you have cocaine.
I ain't got no motherfucking cocaine on me. Them drugs at home that I got might be cocaine-ish. Somebody calling? Oh, damn it. Okay, here goes somebody calling. Caller, what's your name? What you calling from? And if you say something stupid, I will cuss your ass out. Go ahead.
What's up, old black ass boy? This is Sean Adams coming from Chicago.
This who?
Sean Adams, man, your boy.
Oh, man, this my man, Sean. Me and Sean went to high school together, right? And then I went into the Marines, right? So I'm in third phase. This is where I'm getting ready to graduate. I'm spit, I'm pressed, I'm polished, my boots is spit shine. And we come from Chow Hall and I see this motherfucker in his first phase platoon looking like a little motherfucking Charlie Brown character. What's going on, player?
Here you go. There you go with that story, man. What's going on, player, man? What you feel about this new Justice League coming out, man?
I got my tickets. I think it's gonna be better than anything that Marvel has done up to date. And I ain't saying it's gonna be better than Black Panther, but I'm gonna try to go see it tomorrow night, and I think it's gonna be fucking good. You know, I'm a superhero myself. My girl tell me that all the time. Let me just make this announcement. No, you go ahead, Sean. Go ahead. Well, what else did you want to talk about, Sean?
And I just like to say you're doing a good job, man. I enjoy watching the show, man. That's it, man. I'm at the gig right now, so I'm gonna have to get off the phone. But it was good talking to you. It's always good.
Do me a favor and go to the website and vote for me for the Rippy show.
I got you. RipRadioNetwork.com.
That's right. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. All right, bruh.
All right, my brother.
All right. Look, let me just say this. For all you funky hoes, I got a girl. Period. I've had a girl for almost 3 years now. I'm not going to tell y'all who she is. I'm not going to put a picture out there, nothing, because some of you motherfuckers are hateful. But I'm just going to put that out there. So you bitches can leave me the fuck alone, okay? So that's it there. I got 13 minutes left, man. I done ran out. I'm surprised I ain't run out of steam. Shit. I got another caller calling in. Caller, what's your name? Where'd you call it from?
Yeah, this Eddie Kane.
What up, cuz? What's going on with you?
Not yet.
Did you go to Rip Radio Network and vote for me, motherfucker?
I don't even know how to do this.
You know what? You was always the retarded motherfucker in the family.
Man, I called you to tell you about the goddamn sports.
No, because you want to talk about the football. You want to talk about the fucking Philadelphia Eagles. Fuck you. We not talking about that. We not talking about that, motherfucker. Now, fuck that. Fuck the NFL. Fuck the NFL.
Hey, I'm saying fuck the NFL too, but man, I gotta go ahead and support them, man, because we might get that Super Bowl ring. We need it, man. Come on, man. We the only motherfuckers that don't have one.
Philly will get a Super Bowl ring after I fuck Janet Jackson raw unprotected.
You is an ignorant ass, and you is not gonna do that because Jermaine Dupri is back in there dropping the ATL.
And this is why I say my chances are better, because when she fucking a little ugly motherfucker like that, I know I got a shot. And after this pussy ass lawsuit, I'm gonna have more money than his motherfucking bankrupt ass.
Yeah, you might can get it then, because she getting all that money from that homeboy that she had that kid.
Oh, yeah. Janet is a baby mama now. I'm definitely gonna get it now. In fact, she's supposed to be here in a night or two. I might go and give me a ticket to sneak on backstage. Look, Edwin.
Hey man,
look, give me some white girls.
I will hook you up with the Caucasian persuasion, man.
There you go.
I will give them.
There you go. Look, get the fuck off my phone. Go back to work. Top flight security.
All right. Assalamu alaikum. I don't eat no bacon.
Bye, nigga. Oh man, thank you for the calls. I got 11 minutes left to say some more ignorant shit. Look, I said some things today with my man Paul here about people that are overweight, and I don't take it back. I meant all that shit. You know how motherfuckers get arrogant and shit after they lose weight, especially when they don't lose it naturally? Shit, I done motherfucking bled off about 40 pounds in the goddamn hospital room, and I'm fucking finer than I was before. Shit, I thought I was fine then. I'm fucking fine now. So fuck it. I'm gonna go over there and see him tonight and see what it's all about. I am always 100% in support of not only, minority businesses, but particularly black-owned businesses. Next week is Thanksgiving. For all of you motherfuckers that, claim you black and Cherokee, because, niggas, that's the only fucking Native American tribe that black people know is Cherokee. First of all, you're not Native American. Secondly, you look like a fucking idiot going and celebrating a holiday that was established by slaughtering the Native Americans. That's first. The second thing I want to say is that we have a tendency to go out and spend all our fucking money on Black Fridays and up until Christmas on shit that we don't need, spending money that we don't have on people that we don't like, just trying to impress each other and keep up a tradition that we really don't know is bullshit. I got another caller calling in. Caller, what is your name? Well, you slow finger ass motherfucker. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Is this DJ?
Who is this?
I can't tell you because you're going to make fun of me because I'm fat.
I'm gonna make fun of you because of who you are anyway. Who the fuck is this?
Don't worry about what this is.
Cut that motherfucker. Call the motherfucker. You ain't gonna play. Get off the fucking phone. Who the fuck is this? Who is this?
I just had to call in because this shit's funny.
Okay, well, you got your call in.
I'm a fan.
Okay, well, thank you for being a fan. Make sure you listen to the show next week.
No.
Nigga, this is saying cut the call off. Shit. I'm telling this motherfucker cut the call off. He don't want to fucking cut the call off. Listen. I want to call and play on the goddamn phone. Shit. If you're a fan, send me nudes. Shit. God damn it. I'm trying to get up to 1,000 views before the day is over. Y'all should have fucking shared this page. Okay, we at 9:15. God damn it. I got 8 minutes to get 85 people to look at this show, so because I want these motherfuckers at Rip Radio Network to know that I can miss a month and I can still get 1,000 views. That's just Facebook. We ain't even talking about the other shit because see, motherfuckers want to hear me. Look, I need some guests. Look, I know it's hard for me because at this time of the day, I either got to get an entrepreneur or a motherfucker that just ain't got no job. So, next week, I want someone intelligent that can be able to come to the show and converse with me about a variety of topics. I don't want to talk about no damn love and hip hop or talk about Tokyo Tony, Kissy. I want to talk about something of substance. You give people something to, I've been going light. I really went light today because I was in my feelings about the motherfuckers, what they did when I was in the hospital dying. But you pussy motherfuckers, instead of you motherfucking realize that the shit was what it is, I'm about to come up and I'm going to get me a lot of money out of this. I might even buy this motherfucking studio and get Trump a motherfucking good lawyer to handle all his motherfucking shoplifting cases. Look, yes. So what I was saying was next week we spend a lot of money on information, spending a lot of money on things, buying things that we don't need with money that we don't have for people that we don't like. And this, because of the business, I said I never was going to talk about the business that I'm in, but what I've been doing is I've been doing taxes for the last 19 years, right? I have my own tax business. I'm not going to say the name of it, but I do taxes. And what I see is people go hard at the end of November and all throughout December. And then in January, they run to me to get their taxes done because they need to recop that money because they ain't paid no motherfucking bills in December. They ain't paying no bills in January and they need their tax money. I just want you people to know that this past year, those of you who have earned income credits, the IRS ain't paying no fucking money until March. So you gonna fuck up all your money all you want to, and you're gonna end up in motherfucking landlord tenant court with an eviction notice. So don't go fucking up all your money. But we spent about $600 million in this economy during the Christmas season. African Americans. We spent $1.3 trillion in this economy throughout the year. But particularly during the Christmas season, we spent $600 million. Then we wonder why we ain't got no jobs. Then we wonder why our communities are fucked up. And we always looking to someone outside of our community to take and spend money with us when we have the money ourselves. Just hold on to your money. Your kids will understand. Ain't like they gonna whoop your ass anyway. But don't go spending all that money during the Christmas season on shit that you really don't need just because you can get a fucking cheap ass fucking 40-inch TV for $30. You don't even need a 40-inch TV for $30. Let that shit sit. Stop spending your money. I'm going to talk about it in depth next year. I'm going to have charts and graphs and shit like that. But we really need to chill out on all of this traditional shit. especially you black and Cherokee Indian motherfuckers who claim that you're part Native American, and then you turn around and celebrate a holiday that deals with the slaughter of Native Americans. Share this fucking page. Y'all better get me up to a goddamn 1,000. I swear to God. This motherfucker holding up the 3-finger signal. This pussy ass motherfucker. We still stuck at 9:15, man. Look. I'm glad y'all tuned in today. I'm glad y'all tune in every day. And I promise y'all, going forward, I'm not going to die. Not until they cut that check. They got to cut that check. But I'm going to give you better shows, particularly going into 2018. So I've been doing this at what, October? I started in October? September. I started in September. We're going into the last few weeks of November. Then we're going to take a break because Trump got some legal issues he got to go through next month. And they're not going to give him, as much time to get to the station and do what the fuck he's supposed to do. So he's going to have to take a break. But when we come back in January, we're going to have a jazzed up studio and shit. We're going to have clowns and midgets and a pony ride in this motherfucker. And we're going to have a strip pole, all in this shit. Because y'all need to understand, this shit is about to turn up. I'm about to turn this shit up. And I am going to be the voice of internet radio. Y'all might not like it, but it's just going to be the way it fucking is. And if you would like to be a guest, and if you would like to promote your products, contact me directly on my Facebook page. Hit me on Instagram at TJ_ the Chicago Skid. You see it up on the fucking screen. Or you can email me at streetzistalkingrr@gmail.com. This first portion of my show has been straight bullshit. I've been bullshitting. I've been getting the hang of it. I have to talk for two fucking hours. I should have my voice back within the new year. We're going to really get a show that is going to be interactive. We're going to talk. We're going to educate you motherfuckers. I'm going to talk shit. And I don't care if y'all get offended, because if your pussy ass is listening to the show, it ain't like nobody tied your ass down to the chair and make... So we about to end it. I got to go get in this motherfucking traffic to go home. I'd like to thank y'all for joining in. And we signing out. This is Streetz Iz Talking Radio with your boy TJ the Chicago Kid. And you fat bitches, get your ass to the gym. We out.